Hello, everybody. Just kind of popping on. What I really should be doing is I really should be, you know, writing. And I just needed a minute to do something else. So I came on here and decided to say hello to all of you. So that's really what happened. And I'm here, and that's that. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I actually just finished doing a podcast, so I will let you guys know when that comes out. If you're around, say hello. What else is going on? I probably should just like catch everybody up because I feel like I haven't really been on a lot because I have legit been in like the writing cave of life. Hold on. My feet are freezing and I'm trying to like sit on my feet so I can warm up. Yeah, I'm trying to finish up a couple things. So I have like kind of not been doing a lot on here besides general posting. But in next Saturday, I'm going to be in Salem and I am teaching a dragon magic class. So check the link in my bio and you can register for that. I'd love to see you. And the week after that, I am going to be in New York City at Reader's Studio. Yay! So I am also doing an author showcase on Sunday. And we're going to be talking about my deck, of course, which I put a QR code on the bottom. My site updated and that was really cool. It has this little doodad at the bottom now. Stardust Wonder Tarot. So you definitely want to hop on that and grab that because we are starting to get down to the last bits of them. And this is the first edition. So I highly suggest that you go ahead and you get that. And that link takes you, the QR code link takes you to Amazon because I have them on Amazon Prime, all of that good stuff. And somebody left my first Amazon review and it was really nice. So thank you, Bobby, for doing that. If you happen to see this, yeah, so that's that. But I just wanted to open this up too. If anyone had any questions about the deck, I'm here to answer them for you. I'm going to go ahead and do some readings. I'm going to pull a card for every sign of the zodiac, like I normally do. And what else? I don't know what else. What else am I doing? I feel like I'm leaving out something. I'm going to look at my calendar. I think that's it for now. Yeah. I'm going to be at Mystic South in July, end of July. So that's going to be fun. Oh my gosh. More dragon stuff there. And I want to use. So, and also look, I also have tarot pouches. So that's my tarot pouch, if you would like. That is also, it's on Instagram, the Shopify. I haven't put it on Amazon yet. So, deck. Like I said, if you have any questions about the deck, that's definitely something I am here to answer for you. And this first edition is not going to last much longer, and I really suggest you grab it. Oh, we have cards jumping all over the place. I mean, look at this edge. Look at that. Look at. I mean, come on. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is. I had a jumper. I'm not ready for that yet. We're not there. So we shall start at the top. I'm really digging the little QR code. It really doesn't take much to entertain me. Let's see. I make sure I shut my phone off here. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. We good. We good. Oh, so how's everyone doing after all this intense eclipse energy? We're gonna all be fine. I mean, you might notice things lagging on. For me, it's dreams. Holy crap. I've been having the craziest dreams literally the last 2 weeks. I feel like it's going to go on a little bit longer, but the dreams have been quite interesting, folks. Quite interesting. Oh, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and start. And we're going to just start right at the top at Aries, because that's what one does, right? And we are going to tired. Yes. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me. I'm so tired. Oh, you know what else I've really been to is hungry. So hungry. Like, and I'm not usually like that. I don't know. I'm not typically, even as somebody who wants to eat breakfast or anything, but I have been just stupid hungry. And it annoys me. I don't know why. It probably shouldn't annoy me, but it does, because I'm like, why am I hungry right now? I'm in the middle of doing stuff. Seriously. If any of you guys are going to be at Reader's Studio in New York City in 2 weeks, let me know. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be talking about my deck, Stardust Wonder Tarot. My little, like I said, my QR code, which I'm very excited about, is right there, and it's available on Amazon now. So that's really cool. And also, too, if you have a shop, I do have an account on Faire. So FAIRE.com, or the link in my bio. You can go ahead and get a whole bunch of them for your store, which would be super cool. Because after this first edition, I'll do a second printing pre-order for a limited time. I may only open it for like 2 weeks or something like that. And then things are happening. So just so you know, I'm not saying more than that, but I think you should definitely grab the first edition. Let's just say that. Anyhow, let's go ahead and pull a card for Aries. And we had a jumper. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got the Magician. The Magician. Hold on, I gotta switch my thing. There we go. We got the Magician. So this is Poe in my deck. He's kind of like the magical familiar to Mina, who is the Fool. And for Aries, I think, the fire's ablazing for you right now. Blazing. So I feel like it's kind of getting inside, remembering that you have everything that you need. You have all the tools you need to navigate any situations that come up for you. Because I feel like a lot of things might be happening for you probably in the next week or so, and at a fast pace, which as an Aries, totally cool. You can handle that. But you don't want to get lost in sauce. So you have to kind of step back sometimes. Remember who you are and what you can do, and restart the process. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aries. Trying to let's see if I can, you ever have like a messy shuffling day? That's today. Like my hands don't want to work, or unless my cards are just super jumpy. That's an option too. That can definitely be it. Last day of my job and starting a new one next week. Right choice. All right, let me read this card. Hello. Let me read this card for Taurus, and then Dreadheaded, which I will definitely, hello, Pam. I will pull a card for you. So for our Taurus friends, we have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. There you go. So this is Celine in the deck. So right now, Taurus, things might be a little bit overwhelming for you, and it's kind of causing you to retreat from everything, everybody, right? All the situations. And which is totally okay to do. And it's okay to do that, but only for a little while, because we can't just hide and avoid everything forever. As nice as it sounds, it's just not real, because it'll come knocking at your door real fast. So what I'd really like you to do, Taurus, this week is concentrate on your mindset, your thoughts. Are they really positive? Are they negative? Are you kind of going down the gloom and doom path? Where is this going, Taurus? Where? And sit with it. And when these things pop up for you, why am I feeling like this? What can I do to change it? Okay. And it's all about flipping the script, right, in your head. And by doing that, you'll kind of get away. You'll move these thoughts away, and everything won't feel as bad as it does and overwhelming. You'll be able to clear that out, because you can. You have the ability to do that, and you have the ability to control your emotions. Can't control anyone else's, but you can control yours. And you have to remember that your emotions don't rule you. You rule them, and you have to take charge. We just have to do it. That's how it is. All right. Hello. Hi, Patty. All right. So, Dreadheaded, let's get you a card. Oh, I am really freezing right now. I know my hair does match the background. Do you know how that always happens? I like coordinate. I don't even anything. All right, so last day at my job, starting a new one next week. Is that the right choice? All right, let's see. Well, I have the Knight of Coins for you. So, I mean, we have coins, that's money, right? A knight is a moving energy, and this Knight of Coins, he's holding that money up, right? Like, here it is. So I have to say, for sure, I think that you did make a really good choice. And I feel that, there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment period, and that's going to kind of make your ego pop up and be like, oh my God, what did you do? But I think just keeping your eye on the prize, right? Kind of like this. Keeping your eye on the prize is really important, and just to work through all of that. So I'd say that was a good one, right? That worked out. Yes, of course you can get one. Yeah, there you go. Coins all over the place. That works. All right. So Pam, for your trip coming on, what should I be focusing on for abundance in New York City and New Jersey? I don't know why of course, you're welcome. All right. So we have a jumper. So we have here, okay, this is interesting. So we have the Five of Swords, okay? So to me, I think it's really about paying attention to what's kind of going on around you. I feel like there's a lot of things kind of in the background going on that maybe usually you really wouldn't pay attention to, because it's like, okay, whatever, it's not like right in front of me. But I really do feel that doing that is really important. Okay. And I do feel like there's kind of an influence hanging around that isn't really great, but I feel like that you can definitely navigate it if you pay attention. So I think that's really what is important for you right now. And when you get it, you go on your trip and all of that, and to make sure you're paying attention to all the little things going around, because by doing that, that's going to bring that abundant energy in, because these little things are kind of like dampening it. Does that make sense? So I think that really is what's going on. Yeah, because I think that's what's going to hamper the abundance stuff. Yes. You're welcome. I feel like I had to I had to explain it more for myself than anything. It's always a good thing when you write and you're trying to just find words, and then there's so many words that you're trying to like make them make sense. That's just, I need an editor for my just talking sometimes, I feel like. Oh, yeah. It's been that kind of day, I have to tell you. It has. So, all right, where were we? And if you have a question, you can pop it in the comments and I will grab it. I'll grab it when I can. All right, so I'm Geminis. Yes. Geminis, which I got a lot of Geminis in my house. So many. All right. I'm hearing weird noises. I know, right? I don't know. Okay. Gemini. All right, Gemini. So for you, we are getting the Nine of Oars. The Nine of Oars. So you really have a lot going on. And there are some decisions that are kind of weighing a little heavier on you than others. And taking your time to sift through them all. And because it's Gemini, I'm going to say talk it out, because I know Geminis like to talk it out and talk it out and talk it out. So I think that's probably a good idea in this instance. But making sure you're talking to the right people when you are discussing these things, because some people that you may go to talk to don't have your interests at heart. So they're going to just make it harder for you or make you feel bad about it. So I think finding the right people to talk it out with, and then to do that. And, I think too, because we have all these oars kind of in a row, like kind of going from one thing to the other. And again, not staying there too long, just kind of working through it. But we don't need to talk about one thing for like 7 hours. I'm just saying. I mean, you can do whatever you want. This is just advice. Right? Yes, Pam's got a Gemini too. Oh, man. All right. What else? And also, like I was saying too, at any time, if you guys also have any questions about the deck, Stardust Wanderer Tarot, feel free to just ask them in the comments. Or if you're watching the replay, you can do that as well. All right, so we have Cancers next. All right, Cancers. I was reading, oh my gosh. What was I looking at? I don't know if I was like, it was like an article or something, and it said, like as far as zodiac, what two zodiac signs created you? And for some reason, I never thought about that before. And I thought it was really interesting. And because I was like, I never thought about that. And my dad passed away, and, my mom lives in Florida, whatever. So, but even like detaching from whether you have a good relationship with them or not, it was kind of an interesting thing to think about. So my deck, that's why the QR code, it already was on Kickstarter actually a year ago is when everything started. So it was on Kickstarter a year ago, and now it's on Shopify. And this QR code brings you to Amazon so that you can get the Prime shipping and all of that good stuff. And so that's where you can find it. It was on there, and this is the first edition. This is we're getting low on the first edition, and because I can't divulge a lot of information at this point, I highly suggest you get it. So there's that. So anyway, so the two zodiac signs that created me is Cancer, and that's what made me think of it, because we have to do Cancer next. Cancer and Aquarius. Now, this was on a late night scroll. Okay. Thank you. This was a late night scroll, and so it was really interesting, and I haven't really thought much more into it, but I don't know why. It just struck me very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's move on to cancers. All right, cancers. We have the hangman for you. So this is Odin. And hugging and mugging. I know that's not how you really say it, but that's how I say it in my head. So I had to share that. So cancers, hangman. You know, I think for you, it's just all about reconnecting with yourself. And that can mean maybe getting outside. Like, you know, I feel like when we connect with nature, we're also connecting with ourselves, you know, the whole circle of life thing. But I feel, you know, I think for you cancers right now, it's really a good idea to kind of get back to basics. And there is a lot going on. You know, there is a lot of energy going on. Whether you believe it or not, that's fine. But it's time for you to kind of slow down, kind of recenter yourself and focus on that. And maybe even a little self-care, because we don't do that enough. Nobody does that enough. Doesn't matter what sign you are, because we just don't. All right. Moving on. And like I said, if you would like me to pull a card for you, you can write that, and I could just do a general one, or if you have a question. As I work through the zodiac and ramble on about things. And we had a jumper. Okay. Because I really should be writing right now, but I decided to come and play with you guys instead. I'm just saying, that's what's going on. Being honest. All right. Where were we? Leo. All right, Leo. We have the Emperor. Leo. So, Leo. This is a very Leo-ish card, isn't it? Hold on, let me I gotta turn my light down a little, because I feel like I got some weird glare. There we are. That's better. Much better. It's starting to rain again, so it got really dark outside. The Emperor and Leo, you know, you are just big, larger than life, right? And you love helping others. And you also you enjoy being the center of attention, which is totally fine. And we get this. But I feel like because you do get more attention because of your personality, use that for good, right? How can you help others in this next week? And, you know, when we help others, we help ourselves. The flow again. And I think, you know, there are definitely people out there that are going to be asking for your opinions. And even though it might seem like it's something small to you, like, oh, this is no big deal, I can answer this really quick. I feel like whoever this person is, or if somebody pops in your mind, they're really struggling with it, and they kind of need that guidance. They need that big illuminating guidance that only you can offer, Leo. So that is your task, should you decide to accept it. All right. Yeah, it should work. And if not, you can go on Shopify as well, because on Shopify, I do have, what do you call it? Let me see. Let me get that link real quick for you. Hold on. The Shopify link definitely will go to Australia. I had a lot of Australia people, which is kind of cool. There you go. So that's a Shopify link too, if that doesn't work. Because when you apply for Amazon you have to do it like by the country. And so I have US and Canada, but all the other ones say pending. I don't know how long they penned for. And so that's something that I have to kind of look into. But yeah, you can go on Shopify and I'll take care of you there. All right, so where are we? Virgo. Hold on, let me get to my other screen here. There we go. Virgo. So with the Virgo, she's so the Queen of Coins. And I love that for Virgo too, the Queen of Coins, because you know, Virgos they do like things a certain way, and they like, you know, to structure everything, everything and, whatever, but they're also very nurturing. They want to make sure everyone's taken care of. So I feel like the Queen of Coins is really speaking to that. And for you, Virgos, I do feel like there's definitely your nurturing is going to come in handy. And that may even be nurturing yourself. So think about that. And whichever one seems to kind of resonate better with you, then that's the one to go with. But there may be other people around you, or, I think too, like if somebody pops in your head right now, maybe just send them a text, say hello, send them a little email card or something, because maybe they just need a little extra, love today. And I feel that that's something that is really probably over the next week, you're going to notice that, and that's why it's happening. But with that, and taking care of others and being nurturing to others, you make sure that you keep your cup full as well. And that's really important. I feel like the theme of all these readings today is just this balance, Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. So, for you Virgos, now Libras. Just so too, I want to show you guys, these are the card backs. Shiny. Can you tell I like shiny things? So really funny, because now I'm pulling for Libra. I am a Libra sun and I like shiny things. Tell me I'm a Libra without telling me I'm a Libra. I'm so corny sometimes. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay. So Libras. What? Libras, we got the 9 of Swords. God damn. I don't like that, but I have to say, this has been me for the last 2 weeks with all my crazy dreams. So that's really what's happening right here. So Libras, you really might have been having some anxiety. You might have been really worrying about some things going on, or you might have been worrying about things that aren't going on, and just kind of getting into that little whirlpool of anxiety. And I think for you, it's really time to kind of recognize that and take some actions towards combating that. What can you do? What do you enjoy to do that helps you to relieve anxiety? Maybe that is, again, I'm sending everybody outside. Can you tell that I'm really ready for good weather? It's been raining for days here. So I want to be back in Key West. That's where I want to be. But I'm not. I'm in New York in the rain, cold rain. So it's not going to help me out. But I think for Libra, I think it's also about letting things lie. And what does that mean? Some situations you just can't fix. Some people, well, most people we can't fix, but you want to kind of explain things. You want to set things right, but no matter what, it's just not working, right? And I think it's also about, and which may be creating the anxiety too, is just letting things just be. And it's okay. And moving past it and moving and not letting that, kind of latch on to you and move on, and you're still thinking about that. I think it's time to let some things go. So I think that's really important for you to do. And, obviously in a couple weeks we have a full moon. So Libras, maybe a good time to release some stuff. I mean, why not? It definitely can't hurt, right? So then that brings us to Scorpios. You want me to pull a card for you? Go ahead and put it in the comments. Oh, wait. I think you asked, did I get your card? Oh, Caroline, I'm like flipping between two screens and I totally forgot. I need to draw you a card. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I got caught up in sparkles and Libras. See? All right. Let's do that real quick. All right. So I got for you is the Three of Swords. Yes. All right. So with the Three of Swords, okay, I know there's a lot attached to this card, but I do feel like, though, for you, it's more of kind of removing. It's not even about, I'm trying to decide, like, my words are very jumbly, and this is probably why I need to stop writing for a few minutes because everything's jumbled. I feel like that it's more for you about a relationship, but removing a piece of communication. So what I mean by that is that, you know, maybe it's something you need to discuss with somebody. Like, it's kind of like the knife, like it's kind of the sword in the middle, keeping a relationship from really being full and all encompassing. Maybe it's something you need to talk about with somebody, clear the air on something, something like that. So it's kind of not, it's totally opposite of what was for Libra, right? You know, it's more of you need to clear the air. That's really all that just keeps popping. Clear the air. It just keeps repeating in my head. So I do think that it's time to clear the air with somebody. And I feel like whoever is popping in your head right now is who it is. So, you know, think about that. And then if nobody's really popping in your head or you're not really sure, I also think that when the situation comes up, you're going to be like, wait, this is what this card's about. So kind of keep it mulling around. Now we'll go to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. I have the 10 of Chalices for you. The 10 of Chalices. So I think that right now you are, you know, you're well on your way to the ending or the outcome that you have been trying to get to. And this card just kind of like, yeah, keep going, keep doing the things and you will get there. And if you're already really close or you know exactly what I'm talking about, just keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing, keep moving forward. And also about having hope things will work out and keeping that positive mindset of, yes, all right, maybe, you know, it's not going the way I want right now, but it'll work out. It'll work out. And just keeping that kind of going in your head. And you want to do this not to the point of like delusion where you obviously see it's not working and you're like, it's okay, it's going to work out. You know, do it in a very realistic way. But I think with that card coming up and just having that knowing that, all right, things are well on their way and it's going to work out the way I want it to. And I'm just kind of reassuring myself and just putting it out in the universe, carving those pathways for things to happen, for good things to happen. All right. So Sagittarius, and we got a jumper. Oh, it got so dark outside. I need warm weather. I'm so tired of this cold weather. All right, let's see what we have here. We have, let me go back to, okay, I'm on the right screen. Sagittarius. Look at that. Oh, I love this for Sagittarius. It's like, go and do the things. Hi, Lisa. Okay, good. Yay. I love this. Look at, he's so excited. And like Sagittarius, you always come at everything with so much excitement. And I love that. So I think it's really about what are you going to do that's exciting? What makes you happy? What What can you do that's going to make your inner child super excited and jump up and down? I mean, you don't really have to jump up and down. I mean, you can if you want, if you're feeling ambitious. You're welcome. But I think it's really about harnessing that excitement and harnessing that inner child excitement. And, sometimes it's spending time with kids, um, or doing something you love that you used to do when you were a kid, or a meal. What was your favorite meal as a kid? So, Sagittarius, I feel like you need to just kind of tap into that, because that is going to just kind of revitalize you. We don't use that word enough, do we? Revitalize. I kind of like that word. Just saying. We don't use enough positive words. That's the problem. All right. What's next? Stop jumping. These cards are like so jumpy today. All right, fine. That's what you jump out. That's what we're going to do. All right. So for our Capricorns, let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. I wanted so many things in this card. It was this card and the Devil. And hi, Maria. I miss you. Tell Bob hello too. So we have, with this card, I have to say, I have to do a walkthrough of the deck, really is what I need to do. So you could just hear the crazy things that went through my head. Like I just had so many thoughts about what needed to happen in this card. And you can only fit so much in a card. It was this and the Devil card. I just had like such a vision. So we were able to get a lot on here, which was cool. And for our Capricorns, this Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like for you, Capricorn, is letting fate decide. You're very business oriented, you're the businessman of the zodiac, or business person, whatever. And I think for you, you're so used to kind of navigating the narrative of how things are going, or what should happen next, or who should do what. And I think right now it's important for you to kind of step back a little bit. I know that's hard, but let fate decide what's going to happen next. Really maybe tap into your intuition. Instead of using your head, use your heart, and let's see where that leads you. And I feel like for some reason, that's a really important thing for you to do right now. And whatever that outcome is something that may have been trying to happen, but you've been so in control of what's going on that it hasn't been able to happen. So this is kind of your sign to kind of go the intuitive route. And it doesn't hurt to try, right? It doesn't hurt to try at all. Oh, hi, Jess. How are you? And thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Oh, my God. Another card jumped out. Guys, like these cards are hopping all over the place. Maria on Facebook says her fault, which it might be. Maria can be spicy. She's sending some spice my way. All right. So for Aquarius, we're getting the High Priestess. High Priestess. So again, it's all about, for you, tapping into your intuition. So I feel like the High Priestess, it's about tapping into your intuition, and she's kind of the higher, self, represents all of that. And you are, Maria. Oh, I know it. See, I'm Sag rising. So I feel that. Plus, it might be the Puerto Rican too in us. That kind of adds to the spice. Hello. And so Aquarius, yeah. Tapping into your higher self, but also I think pursuing spiritual activities that really make you feel spiritual. And that doesn't necessarily mean studying under a guru or doing something like, you know, chanting or meditation, like if that works for you, totally fine. But again, I'm sending you all outside. Sometimes just sitting outside and being mindful, I think, is really, really important. And that can be a spiritual practice too, because it does take practice to be mindful. It's very easy to get lost in everything going on around us. It just is. That's just what happens because we have so many things going on. We have so much outer stimulation that we don't realize that we're not paying attention to what's going on right in front of us. So, Aquarius, I think for you, it's pursuing something that makes you feel spiritual, whatever that may be. All right. Let's see what we have here. All right. Where are we now? Oh, where did Pisces already? Hot damn. Got there. I feel like it's been a little bit, but I should be writing. And I'm just having, I don't even need to do anything today. This is great. Like my deck is doing all the work for me. Just cards popping out everywhere. And there goes another one. So also, if you'd like me to pull a card for you, now would be the time because we're getting to the end of the zodiac. And just put in the comments. All right. And now we got that Emperor card again. Here she is, the Emperor. Don't ask. Sometimes, I don't know. I feel like I have to sing the names. I have to like say them weird voices. We're just going to go with it. At least it's entertaining, right? It could be. All right. So Pisces. What do we have with you for the Emperor? I think, it's really important for you right now to kind of to stand up for yourself. I feel like that's really what this is all about, Pisces. It's about standing up for yourself, embracing that Emperor energy and really doing the things and saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and being direct. I feel that sometimes, as a Pisces, you are, you kind of get worried about how is everybody else feeling about it. Maybe I shouldn't say anything, but I feel like right now it's really, really important that you use your words directly, and it doesn't mean, and direct doesn't mean mean. It just means clear. So that's important for you right now, Pisces, and I think that's what you need to do. Wait a minute. Oh, all right, Maria. Yes, I can get a card for you. And like I said, I have my little fancy QR code down here, and this is for Amazon. So this is nice because tossing things all over. This is nice because you get the Prime and all that good stuff. So definitely do that. Take advantage of Amazon while I have decks there still. All right. If you have any questions about the deck, definitely put them in the comments. Or if you'd like me to pull a card, because we are nearing the end of our little play day right now. All right, Maria. For some reason, I really needed to shuffle for that. Ah. Speaking of, we have the Queen of Swords. I love that. So, Maria, I definitely feel that there is, I want it, like in my head, it's like one situation, but I feel like it might be two. That you need to be very direct and very clear in what you want, because the person on the receiving end is kind of too lost in their head and they may not be hearing you. So you may even have to repeat it. So you have to make sure that you feel heard before moving on to the next thing. And this might take a couple of times. I think that's where the 2 is coming in, actually. You might have to tell them twice, but in 2 different ways. So I think whatever the situation, this relationship, whatever it is, and whatever, like I've said throughout, whatever pops in your head as I'm talking about this, that's the situation that it is, and that's what you should be dealing with. And I do feel like you need to almost like, because she has her sword, like, cut to the chase. Don't even worry about the knot, like, don't worry about any of the fluff around it, just like right to it. This is what I want, this is how I want it. And you might have to tell them twice. That's what I have for you. That's what I have. Yes. All right, awesome. And that is a wrap on our zodiac signs for now. And if anybody, like I said, please go ahead, grab the deck. You want to do that. That's it. You got it, Maria. You want to do that now? Well, I'm getting pretty low on the first editions. And they, after that, like I said, I'm going to do a pre-order. Like a short pre-order time, but I do feel that, like, if you want it, the first edition, you need to get them now. I'm just saying, because there's announcements and there's things happening, and the universe is laying out all sorts of plans. So this is just kind of me telling you, not telling you, to grab one. And if you have a shop, I do have wholesale, and I do have an account on Fair. So definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. I'm going to be in New York City in 2 weeks, and I will be at Reader's Studio, and I'm going to be talking all about Stardust Wanderer Tarot and my process and how it came about and all of those things. And we're going to be doing actually a fun activity, and I'm not sharing what that is, because if you're going, then you'll find out. I think that's it. And then we're going to do some giveaways then too. So that's going to be super cool. I think that's it. That means I have to go do like stuff. I'm going to go really like do real writing now. I promise you. I promise you. It's over 45 minutes already. All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. I'm going to see Yuling on Saturday. I'm so excited. This is like their last tour in the US. I can't even believe that. And I got tickets. So I'm really excited for that. So if you don't follow me, I'd advise that too, because then you'll see all the things going on. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you all soon.